So guys, it's your favorite day, it's my favorite day, it's everybody's favorite day except Garfield. It's Podcast Monday. Woo!
Yeah.
We're not canceled!
We've just been on hiatus.
Yeah, so pretty much I spent the last 3-4 weeks testing for gnats. Didn't go well for I did bad. Long story short.
As foretold by the gods.
Shout out to our boy Johnny though, made top 64. He broke the drought.
Finally.
Yeah, so topics of this week. Good amount of topics this week. We're gonna talk about the new cards shown for Code of the Duelist. Followed by some Yu-Gi-Oh! Day news / I'm going over the starter deck again. And also going over some decks post-link format. So by post-link format, I mean this Friday, because that's when the starter deck comes. But first, Comic-Con's this weekend. Who's going?
I am. I'm the only one going. I'm a cool guy.
Must be nice.
Like me.
So yeah, San Diego Comic-Con. Is it the biggest or New York bigger?
Wait, what?
In terms of Comic-Con, which is bigger, San Diego or New York?
San Diego.
So San Diego, the biggest Comic-Con.
It's OG, man.
Yeah, it's gonna have the Yu-Gi-Oh booth. It's gonna be booth number 3713. For the organized playroom for the mini side events, it's gonna be room 16B. I'm going through over it. So the booth, as I mentioned earlier, booth number 3713, located near the Exhibit Hall E entrance of the San Diego Convention Center. Some crazy thing is, you can pick up this person mat, the Comic-Con exclusive mat this year, showing Yami Yugi and Yugi. Very sick. Last year there's dual mats, Yugi and Kaiba. This year they cut it back, but this one, I really like the background for this one. Do you see, Anthony?
Yeah, I like this one too. I mean, compared to last year it was a Dragon to Legends one, and I thought it was kind of lame. But this one, it's clean, it's simple, and everyone loves Yugi, so I think I'm gonna actually pick this one up this year.
Too bad, ain't Kaiba. Oh, but regardless, the other things you could do. So first of all, this mat is $30. Limited supplies, so get it before they sell out. Did they sell out last year?
It's really not limited supplies. Like, I literally walked. I went on Sunday. Sunday's the last day. I walked up. I talked to the guys who were selling it, which was a local-based card shop, and they're like, "Oh yeah, sure, here you go." It was so easy, and they didn't care about like the line thing or anything, because they're just regular shop guys. So BRB.
Okay, so yeah. So yeah, so as Anthony said, there's a bit more than people think, but it's always safer to just get early, just in case. Other things at this event, you're gonna see the photo booth where you can make your own personalized token. You get either a character, get a group picture with a background that says you've been to Comic-Con, so that's pretty cool. Some other things, there's retailers, as Anthony mentioned. They'll be selling stuff such as Battle of Legends, Light Revenge came out last Friday. Yeah, that was last Friday. That includes Minerva, Artifact Sanctum, the Time Lords, Cypher Omega, etc. They're also selling the new Star Deck Link Strike. Of course, the new Star Deck featuring the new Link format. We'll go more into depth for that later. Some other events going on. They're going to do a demo for new players. So basically, just to show you how the rules, if you haven't played before, to show you the rules. The cool thing about this one is you get an exclusive token to claim one booster pack with the purchase of any starter deck. They're also demo for advanced players. Pretty much Deck Doctor. They might have an expert. Last year, I believe they had Billy Break and Jeff Jones. I know Billy Break for sure.
It was Billy Break, and then they had Robert. I never know how to say his name. Yeah, the third.
So yeah, we also have Duel the Master. Players feeling lucky and confident in their dueling skills, then go Duel the Master as he sits in on his throne for a chance to take home some prizes. So you pretty much get to duel against certain professional players. Last year again, it was Billy Break.
Yeah, and Robert as well. Like they basically gave you like two pre-made decks. One was like a hero deck. The other one I forgot it was. It was really bad, man. It was such bad Yu-Gi-Oh. These decks are like so jank. It's so hilarious.
Prizes include, but not limited to, last year it was Turbo Pack and I believe Astro Packs as well. Yeah, or just Turbos?
Yeah. I got a turbo last year, but it was Sunday, so who knows? But it's just something like that,
Yeah, that's for fun. But if you beat Billy Bray, you can say I beat a world level competitor.
Yeah, man. Yeah, beat the best. That's the whole point of this: beating the best.
Also, you can do them like card displays showing pretty much. It's like all the cards from a certain set. Most likely, the last booster set was it Maximum Crisis? That's the last one.
Yeah. So like what they did, they had like 3 different panels. Basically, they showed like the last few and like I think the next one. So when we went, when I went last year, it was around the same time, July. So they basically showed off the new set. What was last year's new set around August?
I'm drawing a blank too, but
yeah, whatever it was, like they had that on display, and so I was able to check out the rarities and all that.
Was it Shiv?
Early, no, but yeah, it's just pretty cool because you get a sneak peek of what's coming out. They actually show you all of the cards in just a giant wall case. It was really cool to see.
And also they have Duel Links, sort of mini exhibit. So you play the mobile game, not the actual format. You get choose between 5 different characters. You win 5 duels in a row, you get a prize. If you lose, you start all over.
Wow, that's pretty hard.
Yeah. So these are the tokens I mentioned. So you can use to redeem the booster for the game demo for new players. So organized duels, they're gonna have so you can play casuals, Dueling League, Starter Deck Tournament, Yu-Gi-Oh! Day Tournament, Winamat, 2018 Regional Qualifier, Dragon Duels, and Attack of the Giant card. Attack of the Giant card entry is free. 16 people, advanced format, single elimination. First prize gets an oversized Yu-Gi-Oh! Card. We don't know what it is yet. Anthony, please take a picture for us and put it on the Project CCG Facebook page.
I won't be able to because on Sunday they have no Giant card. Feels bad, man.
Why did I even mention it? Dragon Duels, of course, if you're born 2005 or later, you can pretty much, it's Swiss format sealed, so basically it's draft. Participant prize, you get the Battle Pack Epic Dawn deck. Top 4 gets an invite, of course, to Nats. And a Dragon Duel t-shirt. Cool if you're a young player.
Hey, Bowie, how about you let me borrow your deck so I can see if there's any regional Sunday I can win. Yeah, let me do it, dude.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Day, dude.
I need my invite, man.
I hate you. Start deck.
No, wait. You don't need your deck Yu-Gi-Oh! Day. It's Link deck.
Whatever. So was it regional qualifier? 16-man flight. It's also free. Wow, everything's free. 16 players per bracket. Advanced format, single elimination. First place gets the invite for Nats. Nats for next year and a regional game mat. Starter deck tournament is free. It's an 8-player tournament. You get the starter deck. First place gets the starter deck game mat. Cool thing about it, I believe that mat has the new zones with the link.
Mm-hmm, they sure do. So it's like since the zones leak over to your opponent's side, on your mat you only have like the half of them. So it's gonna look kind of weird, but it's still kind of cool,
Win a mat free, of course. 8-man first place gets the win a mat. I believe they're doing the Edo Phoenix one. Aster Phoenix one still until the next regionals come out.
Yeah, probably.
And Yu-Gi-Oh! Day. Free tournament 8-man bracket, advanced format, single elimination. First place gets the Yu-Gi-Oh! Day mat, which we'll show later. First to fourth get the Yu-Gi-Oh! Day token. So the only ones that require deck lists is Attack of the Giant card. Starter deck, you have to buy the starter deck beforehand before you enter. That's a keynote. Usually,
that makes sense. Yeah.
No, because usually other events, like let's say Nats, you pay for the side event, but they give you the compensation. So like if you pay for starter deck, you get the starter deck, but because everything's free due to like Comic-Con, you're paying for entry for the actual event. So you don't have to like pay for these side events. You just have to make sure you have the right stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Other keynotes also, yeah. Pretty much is it. Again, I believe these tournaments will be, or the advanced constructor one, be under the new link rules. We'll go over it in a bit. So that's pretty much it about with that. So give me swag, Anthony.
All right, I'll try. I might be busy during all these tournaments. I need to check out, make sure or what I can do on Sunday and plan out my schedule accordingly.
So this morning, a Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game of Konami, they released the new archetype, FA. Who knows what FA means? What was it? Well, we had Future Auto, Future Athletes.
For Ultra Athletes, Fast Acceleration.
Burning Abyss.
Yeah, anything with an F and an A could be FA.
But let's go over these cards. So these are the four new cards for coming Code of the Duelist, which, a quick reminder, Sneak Peek is actually next weekend. So good luck with that. We'll go over cards to look out for next week.
Yeah, that's why Yu-Gi-Oh! Day is at Comic-Con.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Day is this weekend, which we'll go over in a bit. So the first card, we have FA Sonic Meister. It's a Wind Machine type effect, level 4, 0 attack, and 1000 defense. Wow, 0 attack. That must be a good card.
Must be, right?
Pretty decent. The effect states, gains attack equal to its level times 300. So, Fortune Lady-esque. So, as the default, it's because it's level 4, it's going to be 1200 attack. Cannot be destroyed by battle with a opponent's monster whose original level or rank is lower than this monster's level. So, it can't be destroyed by cards such as, like if Minerva try to attacks it, it won't work. Or, alternatively, Dante Mill 3, it won't work because the rank is lower than that level. Each time an FA spell/trap card or effect is activated, so basically the spell trap is activated, you can increase this card's level by 1. So it's going to be leveling up. So the more spells you play, the higher level it goes. I was reading Prelude as a joke. It's similar to a racetrack, like every lap, because you know what I'm saying? So that's like a lap, that's a 1 level. So, what was it? You can increase this card's level. If this card is level 7 or higher, it can attack twice on monsters during each battle phase. No, sorry, yeah. Make up to 2 attacks for monsters. So, from what we've seen for the other monster card, level 7 is where they gain their stronger effects. Next one we have FA Hang On Mock, a Wind Machine. Effect level 4, 0 attack, 18 defense. Gains attack equal to its level times 300. Unaffected by activate effects from an opponent's monster whose original level or rank is lower than this card's level. Each time a FA spell trap or effect is activated, you can increase it by 1 level. If this card is level 7 or higher, any card sent to your opponent's grave, it's banished instead. So it becomes a Macrocosmos. Quick note, if you're able to get level 5 really fast, it avoids cards such as Trident. So kind of some cute interactions there.
Yeah, it's pretty reminiscent of Cleaveports with that effect.
The field card, FA Circuit Grand Prix. Increase the level of all FA monsters on the field by 2 during the battle phase only. So they're going to get 2 levels, then it goes back to what level they were beforehand. Once per turn, when the FA monster destroys the opponent monster by a battle, you can draw a card. If this face-up card is destroyed by a card effect, you can add 1 FA card from your deck to your hand, except the FA Circuit Grand Prix. You can only use this effect once per turn. So, reminiscent of Cosmo Town, if it's destroyed by a card effect, just search for another card.
Yeah,
that's not
but it's the worst Cosmo Town because it can't search for itself.
Konami
so
slowly
this card
learning.
is immediately terrible. But yes, they're learning.
And the last card, FA Downforce. A quick play spell. Target 1 FA monster you control. Increase this level by 2 until the end of this turn. During your main phase, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from the graveyard, then target 1 FA monster you control. Increase this level by 2 until the end of this turn. You can only use each of the effects of FA Downforce once per turn. So just a quick way to get it level up so it can avoid certain effects, or it can activate its level 7 effect. So level 7, they're going to be, 21 attack? Pretty meh. Unless you can do it, but there's probably going to be other cards to speed it up, the levels, in future set. Please don't be bad.
I mean, right now, it doesn't look that great, just because there's only 4 cards, but with the current cards released, you can at least make one of them become level 10 in one turn, which is actually really nice, you know?
Yeah.
But with the field spell by itself and the effects, like the better effects for these two cards need to be level 7, you already get that once it battles. So once it gets in the battle phase. So you terraforming, you have these monsters on board, you play field spell. They go up by 1 level. So now they're level 5. And then when they enter the battle phase, they'll be level 7. So now they have the Macrocosmos or the battle again. If they keep like the same line, which would be like the same line of effects, get additional effects at level 7. They're a level 4, gain 300 attack. It'd be, they could add some pretty crazy stuff onto it, make it a battle phase centric deck. So that'd be interesting.
I just want another deja vu of when Spirals and Subterrors came out.
Hey. Subterrors are trash, but Spirals are going to be good in October. Boy.
Yeah, it took like 5 sets.
Yeah. I mean, look at BA. BA was good, and then it became even better because of Beatrice.
But then everything else got hit because of it.
Yeah, I know. But, dude, Spirals are going to look amazing. Spirals already had good
potential.
Card advantage. Now it's just even more consistent to where you can do anything.
Yeah. But yeah, be on the lookout. They might make an impact in the future. It depends on what the next couple support come out. But till then, deja vu. I've been here in this place. I'm on the streets and I know. Another thing that was revealed. So the sneak peek promo has been revealed. Vendread Houndhorde, my bad. This was revealed from Silvercard, a German Yu-Gi-Oh page. Shouts to them. It's on Facebook. So it's in a dark zombie effect monster, level 3, 0 attack, 21 defense. If this card's in your graveyard, you can discard 1 Vendread card, special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. Now here's the kicker. A Vendread monster is ritual summoned using this card on the field gains the following effect. You only use each of the preceding effects once per turn. So basically, Vendread, when they come ritual summon, and you use this card as one of the sacrifice when it's on the field, it gains the following effect. There's a quick effect. You can target once per turn. You can target 1 spell trap your opponent controls, banish it. Free Cosmic Cyclone.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhat reminiscent of the Jins back in the day. The one that says no one can play. That's all I remember. Granted,
yeah, all the Jins did that, but yeah.
But granted, the Jins, like, you could use it from the grave. For this certain one, it says it has to be on the field to use it.
Yeah, it's more similar to the Baby Black Luster soldiers that came out about a year ago, I think, right?
Yeah, no, 2 years with Docs.
2 years ago?
Yeah. Chaos.
So yeah, it looks interesting. It looks like, since this is like the promo and the card specifically says you need another Vendread, it looks like this might be the second TCG exclusive set, or it's just something they're going to build on as we go, with just multiple sneak preview cards. Kind of like how during Pendulum Era we had all these vanilla Pendulum monsters, and then they kind of were related, they kind of supported each other, but they like built on top of each other, like story-wise ish. So you might see something like that, or this might be the second TCG exclusive archetype.
But yeah, we'll have more news around next week when it gets closer to sneak peek. So that's pretty much it for Code Duelists. Again, sneak peeks next weekend. Go to the Yu-Gi-Oh website to see if your locals is having it, or your local card shop. Now here's what I'm really excited about. Yu-Gi-Oh Day this weekend. Oh boy, what is it? What is Yu-Gi-Oh Day? So according to the website, Yu-Gi-Oh Day is a day for all to celebrate the Yu-Gi-Oh brand. Not really. Pretty much it's happening the weekend, Saturday or Sunday, depending on your card shop, your OTS. Only Konami OTS are permitted to host a Yu-Gi-Oh Day. So pretty much if your store, they gave out like OTS as pricing, you should be alright. And unless like they sell it, then that's... OTS aren't allowed to sell OTS packs. If that makes sense. Where and when, I will go over it a bit later. Attendance capacity is pretty much how much is allowed in the room before the fire code hits. So like the max argument before, like 50 people before fire code. Now this Yu-Gi-Oh! Day is a bit special. Registration fee for this year is $10. For this event is $10. In the past we've seen it be $20, but there's a reason why. Basically, for that $10, you get the starter deck Link Strike. Now this is the thing that caught my eye. All players entering the Yu-Gi-Oh! Day event must receive one starter deck Link Strike as a commemorative prizing, which you'll be using in the tournament. Traditionally, Yu-Gi-Oh! Day, it's advanced constructed, so you use your own decks. But because this Yu-Gi-Oh! Day coincides with the release of the new starter deck, they want to, it's in a sense, try to educate players on how to use the new Link summon. First place the card gets this sick Yu-Gi-Oh! Day mat featuring the Code Talker, Honeybot, as well as featuring the new zones, the redesigned field with the pendulums being in the spell and trap zone, as well as the extra zone and the main monster zone. Top 8 is determined by Swiss, last round Swiss, depending on how many players enter your local tournament. Top 8 will also receive a Yu-Gi-Oh! Day token. OTS discretion, there might be more prizes. Depends on your OTS. Now, Yu-Gi-Oh! Day Tournament's a Tier 1 event. This particular one is a sealed format, sealed deck. As I mentioned, so you're using the starter deck to play. So it'd be Swiss with no playoff top cut. So basically, if you go undefeated, you're the best, and you probably get first. Depending on the number of players, 4 to 8, 3 rounds of Swiss, 9 to 16, 4 rounds, etc., etc.
Man, Billy, imagine playing 7 rounds of structure deck Swiss tournament, dude. Man.
No one's ready for that. Each year, so there'll be staff. If you don't know how to link summon, they'll help you out. In a bit, we'll go over the starter decks and a mini tutorial of how link summoning works, as well as some of the stuff you can do with the starter deck. Game card ID, Costly ID, you're gonna need it, or just the ID, so they can register you. No deck list is required because this is again a sealed tournament format, or sealed deck format. Decks will utilize starter deck links to provide as registration. You can't customize the deck. You can't add or put away cards from that deck. So you can't play 3 Sidras. Some other quick notes. Just bring the calculator and stuff. I believe it's 3 rounds. 3 turns extra. So if you're going to time, instead of 5 turns, you get 3 turns. Match draws can occur. There must always be a winner. If it's 1-1 and like time's called, like, so it's game 1, someone won. Game 2 is in time. It's under the owner's discretion on who wins, so they might just do a dice roll to determine winner. In terms of location, again, because we're located in California, I'm more focused on where it is Southern California wise. You have one Card Addiction, Anaheim. It's going to be on Saturday, 3 days. Also in Anaheim, going to be on Sunday. What else? Carson, Final Destination Card Games, going to be on Sunday.
Wow, the one in Carson's on Sunday.
Yeah. Trying to figure out Hawthorne, Morelos Digital System, Saturday. Long Beach, you have Play Cards and Games, as well as the Warehouse, both on Saturday. Anime Jungle is doing one. That's pretty cool. I haven't heard that show up in a while. Savi's is on Saturday. We might see certain people from Project CCG there. Magic Monsters, if you're in the Irvine area, it's on Mission Viejo. It's going to be on Sunday. Zero Gravity Trading, if you're in Marina Valley / Riverside area, that's also going to be on Saturday. Cortez, etc., etc. You can look up the list online. So, as you know, Anthony, it's doing Comic-Con, so you probably won't see him. I'm going to try to hit up both Saturday and Sunday, Card Addiction and 3Js, so you might see me there. Say hi.
Give me that mat, Bowie. Give me that mat.
Oh, I need that mat, dude.
If you win both,
yeah, of course I'm going to give you.
You don't need 2 mats.
So let's look at these third deck. Connecting. Duel Links, don't die on me now.
Please.
I mean, Duel Link.
You just say dude.
I know what I said!
But yeah, guys, Link format should be interesting, right, boy? You think Links will be interesting, right?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm just thinking of just combos and stuff. I'm enjoying it mentally. But if it's gonna actually play, it's gonna suck. So going over the cards, you get several new cards. Bitron, a level 2, 200 attack, 2000 defense vanilla. Of course, there's the new types. Cybers? Yeah, Cybers. Draconet, a level 3 Cybers effect monster, 14 attack, 12 defense. It affects states when this card is normal summon. You can special summon one level 2 or lower normal monster from your hand or deck to in defense position. Summon Draconet, summon Bitron, or Galaxy Serpent. You have Ram Clouder, level 4, 18 attack, 1000 defense. You can tribute one monster, then tribute one Cyberverse monster in your graveyard, special summon it. This card. You can only use the effect once per turn. So, in effect, it's one of those cards that recur in the grave. Link Slayer, level 5 Earth, 2 attack, 600 defense. If you control no monster, you can specially discard from your hand. So, it's similar to Photon Thrasher. Once per turn, you can discard up to 2 cards and target that many spell/trap cards on the field, destroy them. Other cards we see, Galaxy Serpent is just there as the vanilla for the Link monster. Mysterious Shell Dragon, a 2k beat stick with 0 defense, level 4. Again, it's a beat stick as well as the material for the Link monster. Beast King Barbaros, Cyber Dragon, Photon Thrasher, Exarian Universe, Evil Swarm Mandragola, Marauding Captain, Sangin, Curry Bandit, Marshmallow, Cardi, Raikou, Battle Fader, Swift Scarecrow, and Effect Veiler. In terms of the spell cards coming in it, we see Cyberverse Universe. All Link monsters you control gain 300 attack. Once returned, you can target one monster in either player's graveyard, shuffle it into the deck. If this card is destroyed by a card effect, send all monsters in the extra monster zone to the graveyard. Basically, you can use this to recycle cards from your deck to your grave, or take away cards from your opponent's deck for grave. Like, let's say Ram Clouder. It's a recurring monster. Use this effect, you bring that from your opponent's grave back to your deck, so they can't recur it as much. Monster Reincarnation, Dark Hole, Mystical Space Typhoon, Book of Moon, Forbidden Lance, Unite We Stand, Paw of Duality, Burden of the Mighty, Supply Squad, and Terraforming. For the traps, we see Jar of Avarice, Call of the Haunted, Mirror Force, Serenitude, Ring Destruction, Bottomless Trap Hole, Compulse, Phoenix Chain, and Dark Bribe. Dark Hole, actually, that's going to be a game changer in Yu-Gi-Oh! Day.
No, you know what's going to be a game changer? All the traps and all the Marshmallow, Battle Fader, Scarecrow, Veiler. You're literally gonna try and like do something, and then it's gonna be like, nope, bottomless, nope, Phoenix Chain. Oh, I counter, nope, I have a trap for you, nope. Dark Bribe, like literally, this is probably gonna be like the worst starter deck thing ever. Cause legit, there's no way to like. Previous structure deck kind of tournaments, it's like once you get the ball rolling, you kind of win. But this is like it has real traps, it has real monsters that will delay the game. Like, dude, if you have no way to get out of Marshmallow, you need to have Ring of Destruction. You need all of your traps to get rid of Marshmallow, dude. Like, come on, like how hard is that? Like.
So
and it's so bad, and there's only one MST and one Chalice. Like, come on.
No, that's Lance.
And Lance. Yeah, okay, that's what I meant, Lance. And then, if anything, they might have Burden of the Mighty, which will mess you up more if you're trying to attack with like any of your Link monsters.
Yeah, you MST it, then they have the Unite We Stand top deck.
Like, dude, it's just like this is ridiculous, man.
Okay, but let's go over these new Link monsters. The Cold Talker, the main talk of the town, Cyberverse Link monster. It's a Link 3, so if you play it in the extra monster zone, you can special summon extra deck monsters to cards pointed to the top of it, the bottom left of it, or the bottom right of it. You need 2 or more effect monster. Quick note, it's 2+ because it's like synchros where you can't overshoot the requirement. So if like it's let's go over Honeybot for quick. It says 2 Cyberforce monster. You just can't use like 3. Call it a day. You have to use exactly 2.
Well, that and it's so that you can't go from a Link 3 to a Link 3 as well.
Yeah. So in effect reads gains 500 attack for each monster it's pointed to. So if you play a monster at any of those points, it gains additional 500. When your opponent activates a card or effect that targets a card you control. And this following effect is a quick effect. You can tribute 1 monster this card is pointed to, then get the activation and you do destroy that card. They try to compose, tribute the monster pointed to it, bam. We also have Honeybot. Honeybot's 2 cyber monsters, 90 attack, link 2, so it's left and right. Near player can target monsters this card is pointed to with card effects, and those monsters cannot be destroyed by battle!
Yeah, Honeybot's pretty good. But it's only what it points to.
So if it points to Marshmallow.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. That's something, man.
That's your life. And of course, Link Spider. You just need 1 normal monster. It's a Link 1. It's pointing down. Once returned, you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower normal monster from your hand to this to your zone this card's pointed to.
Yeah, so the way this deck basically going to work is that Link Spider's pretty much going to be like your engager kind of guy. Especially if you open up like double vanillas, Link Spider makes it to where like your deck isn't pathetic because you can go from if you open up 2 vanillas, you can go from vanilla, summon it, go into Link Spider, and then special the other vanilla so that you can have a chance of actually playing the game.
So yeah, so this is pretty much the deck going into Yu-Gi-Oh! Day. Because it's really you can somewhat study, see, try to figure out combos. I'm probably gonna do that tomorrow or Wednesday, to be honest. But going forward, like I mentioned, this Friday is gonna be the start of Link format, so we're gonna see some decks change in a sense. In terms of the meta, it's somewhat the same. Let me actually go over some of these decks. First, it's Zoo. Zoo, in a sense, because one of the cards they needed is not coming to Code of Duelist, it's somewhat hindered unless they open the Gofu. Gofu and any Zoo will allow a lot of shenanigans. So the combo is you summon Gofu, use effect to summon the tokens, use the token to the vanilla monster to make the Link Spider, use the other token to make another Link Spider. That's 3 effective monsters, that's Decode Talker right there. Then you could do your Zoo stuff, and in theory it ends with Zoo, a rank 4 to the left of it, or right, whatever, and a Drynet. So Zoo, somewhat unchanged, but if they don't have the Gofu, their opening boards it's not as strong. They can't do such as like Emerald Drynet or like Tornado Dragon Drynet. At times they have to end with like Hammer Kong Drynet. I'll show the combo why that works. I mean how that works.
Well, I mean, everyone should know that combo, right? Where you end up.
Yeah, but with the new rules, I also want to explain with the new rules.
Yeah, everything. Remember, kids, everything depends on positioning, and extra deck monsters that were summoned properly, they can be summoned from the graveyard into the main monster zone.
Yeah. So the card they're pretty much missing is Midas Radiant. That's won't come for Code of Duelist. Spoiler alert: it's going to be a super. It was thrown on the stream where they're demonstrating the new archetypes and that's. So that's pretty cool. Other decks to look out for. True Draco. Nothing's changed for pure True Draco.
If Monarchs were here, would something change for them?
And then True King Dinos. Is this the right one? No, it's the wrong deck. True King Dinos. I clicked the wrong one again. I'm the best. Try this one more time. True King Dinos. So because True Kings, most times they only go to one boss monster, VFD, sit on it. They're pretty much set. So they can just use VFD just for the monster negation as like back row to back up their plays. And with the inclusion of cards such as Double Evolution Pill, which came out, of course, Battle of Legends, they can summon Ultimate Conductor Tyranno for free. Or ignoring summon conditions, pretty much. For people who don't know what Double Evolution Pill does, banish 1 dinosaur monster and 1 non-dinosaur monster from your hand and or grave. Special summon 1 level 7 or higher dinosaur monster from your hand or deck, ignoring the summon condition. You can only use it once per turn, so you summon that. Most times you tribute the Giant Rex, another card featured in Battle Legends. Giant Rex states cannot attack directly, 2k attack, 12 defense, level 4 Earth. But if this card is banished, you can special summon this card, and if you do, this card gains 200 per banished dinosaurs. Then again, you can only use this effect once per turn while returning. So it's like a weakened version of Tyranno Affinity, but it can still recur faster. So if this is already in your grave or in your hand, use Evolution Pill to banish it. You have a Ultimate Conductor Tyranno and a Giant Rex already ready to just wreck stuff. So let me just show you just some shenanigans you can do with what's it called? Zodiac coming this weekend. Was it advanced links host? Anthony join my room. Password speed stream.
Okay, but what deck am I supposed to?
I just want to show the combos.
All right. Let's try this deck.
So yeah, Zodiac is in a weird position. They're not gonna be full powered for another 2 weeks. So this might be a chance to play other decks. But then again, if they have the Gofu, you get blown out. And this was why Gofu was hit into 2 in OCG.
Hey, wait, why can't I play? Oh, I need to put links. Wait, did that help? Oh, wait, it won't let me join you.
Do you have the right deck?
Oh, wait.
Just take out the Nordens.
Okay, hold on. Technical difficulty, guys.
But yeah, some decks to look out for these next 2 weeks. True Draco's gonna be one of the stronger decks up there. True King Dino is gonna be a strong deck. Zoo, a bit back, but still really strong. This new True Draco Zoo, where we have more of a True Draco engine than a Zoo engine, it's gonna be also strong. Rituals could be strong just due to the fact that they don't require that extra monster zone, but D-Bear is still a blowout for them. Minerva Sworn, quick fast sack.
What was the password, Bowie?
Peace stream.
Oh, Peace stream. Yeah.
Low case.
Sure.
No space. Just pick paper, dude.
I already picked it beforehand.
I just wanted to show the combo, dude. Let me go first.
Yeah.
So let's just say I had Gofu in hand. Whatever. Because this hand by itself is a regular Zoo hand, but it's not going to be as strong. So I'll just do this right now. So,
yeah, just look for Gofu.
No, just the regular Zoo play would be that. You sound like Ram.
Oh, no. Just grab the Gofu.
No, I'm just going to show you, like, then I compare it. I'm just compare it.
Okay.
You make whatever, like Hammer Kong. Just like... it's supposed to be up here. So that's there, then use effect. Or... Now this is the problem. Using effect, you can't, because you don't have a way to make the Lake Monster, the Rapier is going to be dead. So that's a big problem with this play. Or this thought process. So like Bravo, then you search. Then you make like Chakanine. Because Hammer Khan was successfully summoned, you can just bring it back through a Chakanine effect. So like that. Then you can just do your normal stuff. So make Tiger Mortar. Tiger Mortar will equip to Hammer Kong and then drain it. Just to rematch quick.
Mm-hmm.
Rematch, please.
I'm sorry, I was looking at the other screen.
Yeah, well, opening Gofu is hard.
Just draw the Goku. Boost.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it. This is lagging for me a bit. So let's say you had Gofu in hand. Use effect the special summon. Token. It's similar to ritual, a sacral summon. You have the requirements. Summon Link Spider. Okay, then you summon a Nair Link Spider, but it has to be under this because of the pointer. So Link Spider there. So you have 3 effect monsters. Sands of the Grave. Decode Talker. Then like you do your standard Zeus stuff. So like in this case I have Barrage. Use Barrage to get Rat.
Sugoi. So cool, man.
Hammer. Make it a Rat. What is it? Then you go like whatever, like Broad Bull. Search for a card what you need, whatever you need, Whip Tail or Ram Ram. In this case, I don't have the Ram Ram, so I have to do this play. Normal summon the Ram Ram. Trident effect pop. Then Ram Ram effect to get the Rat. So Emerald is supposed to be in the right. Well, I'm still not sure how to use this on Link. So right there you have Emerald use effect. You have a Trident. So you get a draw. You get a Trident pop. You get a Decode Talker, which essentially takes the place of Hammer Kong in the older combos. So you can tribute the Emerald in most cases to protect the Trident from cards such as Econ or Chalice during your opponent's turn. And it's going to be, what, 3,300 because the 2 arrows equal touching it.
Do you know if you can tribute your opponent's cards?
I think we had a discussion with Noble Knights. You have to tribute. Well, you can only tribute cards you control.
Mm.
Let me actually. Let me just double check something quick. But actually, I'll go off. Actually, I'll just put it on Facebook. Oh, I forgot to mention our sponsors. So we now Project CCG, formerly Project TCG, Project Yu-Gi-Oh! For your Yu-Gi-Oh needs. Hit us up on Facebook. That's where you get the deals. Magic Bullet. Magic Bullets. I'm personally a fan of it, but it's a bit fragile. If you've seen like Lithium stuff, you can see there's some faults. But
yeah, Joey loves it. I think it's kind of shit.
I just like the fact that your spells and traps are now hand traps. That's extremely important because of it's removes of the removal threat. So you don't have to worry about Twin Twister or Cosmic Cyclone. That's a big power play in my opinion.
Yeah, you can play cards like Typhoon, cards where you can't have any back row, or what's that new card we were talking about? Last Stand, or
Oh shoot, I remember gambling. Is the one where if you have more cards in the end of the battle phase. Something gamble? I'm having a blank right
Let's Gamble. But basically, it was like an Exciton type effect, but it banished all your opponent's face down cards.
Yeah, and
which was really cool.
With the reprint Exciton, we can pretty much assume it's coming back off the list. So having a just like protecting like you're not losing those back rows is also really important. But yeah, so yeah, ZDX, like I said, they open the GoFu. Their first turn is considerably weaker than what it used to be. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, the zones too. This is where one of those new archetypes where placing stuff matters.
Yeah, makes ego even better.
Yeah,
that's why I like it.
Yeah, the only problem, of course, is coming in that special duelist pack. It's not one of the main sets, so who knows when we're gonna get it. I'm hoping was it Hidden Arsenal, Hidden Arsenals? What's it called? Like Seer Force it comes out relatively sooner than later, like the DD stuff. Oh, God, don't please be the DDs. Yeah, but for now, please Konami USA, don't miss it. Yeah, spars are actually looking really good. Anthony, a big fan of Spirals. With that new Link monster, you get a lot of advantage.
Yeah, basically the new Link monster is mostly good because it makes a consistent way to bring out a master plan, and then you can use the Link monster and master plan to go into something like Millis Radiant or Decode Talker. Oh well, not Millis Radiant, but something like Decode Talker. Because you have 3 monsters at that point, and then you're able to basically get her grave effect when she sends the graveyard, and you end up getting like 3 cards off of her, which is amazing.
Yeah, so it's coming out Cold Duelist, right? The new Spiral card?
No, it actually comes out in Circuit Breaker for some reason. Yeah, so you're gonna wait until the end of October.
That's not that far. It's pretty far. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this week's podcast. Again, Yu-Gi-Oh! Day this weekend. I might hit up 2 show-ups, Card Addiction in Anaheim, as well as 3Js on Sunday in Anaheim. If you see me there, why would you do that right now? Just say sub. Oh, yeah, Magic Bullets are very like Mujin-ish. You just sit on the one monster and you go off. Nah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Until next week. Next week, of course, we're going to try to go over cards coming out in Call of Duelist, what to look out for, cards that we see are going to be valuable. So, like, as you can try to get it from your other friends there, try to get it from there. Other topics to be determined. Other than that, see you guys.
Bye.